I posted a video on Instagram 2 weeks ago talking about why I think listening to your kids is more effective than being hard and tough on your kids. I'm going to post a link to that video below, but I wanted to talk about this again and elaborate a little bit more on this topic because I feel like listening is truly your most powerful tool as a mom. I just want to make sure this message is truly felt. I hear so many people say things like, you have to be tough on your kids or they won't be prepared for the world. I hear this so often, and my question is this: what does prepare for the world even mean to you? And exactly what world are you preparing them for? As an adult right now, what are the things you find most challenging? Do you find it challenging to be vulnerable? Do you find it challenging to express your feelings? To express your emotions? Do you find it challenging to be honest? Do you find it challenging to have hard conversations? Do you find it challenging to have healthy relationships? To walk away from relationships? To set boundaries? Do you find it challenging to say no? To feel at peace within yourself? I'm pretty sure we can all attest to the fact that these are actually the most challenging things in life as an adult. Those are the things that determine the quality of the life you will live. I don't care what degree you have or how much money you make, you will never feel happy, whole, and peaceful if you don't master those things, which is ultimately mastering your emotions. I feel our goal as parents should be to help our children learn how to navigate their emotions. That's preparation. If you really want your child to be prepared for the world, this should be your focus. How do we do that? How do we help them navigate their emotions? By listening to them. Listening to any and everything. Honestly, I can't preach this enough. Listening to all the big things and even the tiny things. And in their world, everything is big. How does listening help do this? Because listening gives you insight. Listening gives you access to them on a much deeper level. Listening helps you understand them better, allows you to peek into how they are experiencing the world. The more you listen, really listen without judgment or critique, the more they will want to keep talking to you. And the more they talk to you, the more you'll know. You can't help guide or prepare your child for the world if you don't even know what they're experiencing or struggling with. Listening gives you the opportunity to help them through all the things. Listening helps you help them navigate the hard things in their world. Maybe your child is struggling with confidence, struggling with toxic friends, struggling with family issues, confused, not happy. I don't know, there's so many things that could arise in their world, just like ours, and it feels so heavy to them. They need someone to talk to. They need someone to listen. And sometimes listening without having an opinion, but many times they need support. Both of my daughters talk to me about everything. My middle schooler literally gets in her feelings when a day or two passes and we don't catch up. She'd be like, Mommy, you seriously neglected me right now. We have stuff to talk about. And I think it's so funny and I love it. I love how I'm her safe space. I'll go curl up under her blanket with her and allow her to just let it all out. Good or bad, I'm her ear, I'm her person. I won't speak on her personal business, but I can say I've encouraged her on so many occasions to speak up and have the hard conversations, to trust herself, to stay true to herself. So many conversations we've had that led to transformations for her. I see the emotional maturity happening slowly. And listen, sometimes it doesn't happen when you want it to, but we must plant the seeds and stay close. They will get it. The goal is not to control. The goal is to be a listener and a guide. That's the key. Your child's feelings are not yours. They're not for you to control. Your child's feelings are for them to experience. We are just here to help them understand and navigate those feelings. And let me say this. Really take in what I'm about to say. You may feel a little overwhelmed thinking you don't know what's best when it comes to helping your child through the hard things, through the hard stuff. You're wondering, what should you say? How do you know if what you're saying is right? Listen to me. listen to me. You do know what to say. You do know what to do. Yes, you do. And you don't need to get on the phone and ask your friend. You don't need to hop on Google. God gave us moms the most special gift. It's called our intuition. As moms, we are very intuitive. And I'll talk about this on another video. But I want you to know, if you truly slow down, be more present, and really start listening to what's going on in your home and with your kids, you will know what situations need. Some situations may require only listening and no solution, just ice cream and laughs, because you know it'll all work itself out. Some situations require some action. Some require hard talks. Some honesty. Some situations may even require you to show toughness. Don't ever think toughness serves no place in your home, because sometimes it's needed. You'll know when it's needed. See, usually when we're screaming and yelling, it's coming from a place of agitation, exhaustion, lack of patience, a need for control, an inability to process your own emotions, and your kids just end up getting the fire. In this state, we miss the mark every time, and we wonder why things just don't seem to get better. See, you got to get your own emotions in check if you want to be able to show up for your child. That's key, and you have to prioritize that. Our kids really need us. Life is a mental war, and we have to arm our kids. Arm them with genuine concern, love, and support. You think screaming, yelling, and critiquing them all the time will make them tough and make them sharp and prepare them for the world somehow, but ultimately what it does is make them hard and closed off. It teaches them to show no feelings. Because why? Their feelings never mattered before. It didn't matter to mommy. It didn't matter at home. I don't matter. That's what they'll feel. They never matter. They won't know what to do with their feelings. They won't speak up. They'll lash out. They won't feel safe being vulnerable. They'll bottle everything up inside. They may end up with an unhealthy perspective on life, and probably end up in unhealthy relationships and circumstances. And remember, I asked earlier, what world are you preparing them for? You know what world they will spend most of their time in? Not the one on the news where all the crazy stuff is happening. Not the one on the map. It's the world in their heads. Yes, people are mean. Yes, it's a lot of crazy happening all around us. Yes, there are a lot of wrong and evil-spirited people roaming the world. But our experience in this world is 100% how we process and navigate those encounters in our mind. So think about it. If we really want to prepare our children for the world, our focus needs to be on listening to their thoughts, their experiences, and their emotions. So that way, we can help guide them. You get what I'm saying? These are just my thoughts. What are your thoughts on this? Comment below, because I would love to hear your perspective on this. What have worked, what has not worked, and if you kind of understand and agree with what I'm saying. Let me know in the comments. Until next time.